Our goal for Champions Together is to get school-wide engagement. For next week, we're going to be having a Respect Week starting January 11th, and it's going through the 15th. And we're really looking to improve acceptance for all levels of abilities, especially those of our Champions Together athletes. These Respect Week initiatives are going to start with stopping the R word, getting awareness for our Champions Together and our state's Special Olympics programs. We just want everybody to come out to the game on Friday and show your support.
Starting tomorrow and continuing through January 15th, we will be selling Champions Together t-shirts just outside the lunchroom at every lunch mod. These t-shirts will be $10 and will serve as the theme for the student section for the doubleheader on Friday, January 15th against Snyder. The profits for these t-shirts will go towards the Champions Together movement here at Homestead and also towards Special Olympics here in the state of Indiana.
Make sure you guys all come out next week on January 15th. It's a girls and boys doubleheader with against Snyder, and there will be an exhibition game in between among the Champions Together teams. And hopefully you guys will all buy your student section t-shirts, which will be featuring the Champions Together, which will be the theme. So hopefully you guys can all make it out to support our school and support our new Champions Together special athletes.
It's the Inclusion Revolution with Champions Together. Champions Together is a partnership between the IHSAA and Special Olympics Indiana. This is servant leadership changing lives to promote and create a culture of inclusion in schools through unified sports. There are 4 pillars of Champions Together. They are inclusive student leadership, whole school engagement, unified sports, and fundraising. Champions Together began officially December 17, 2012, with a challenge from IHSAA Commissioner Bobby Cox to 18 student leaders on the SAC, the Student Advisory Committee.
So I challenged him. I said, I want you to think about finding some kind of group to support on an ongoing basis. And we start building a legacy of leadership and trying to teach kids about servant leadership, about going back into your community and giving back. And they picked Special Olympics.
It all starts with inclusive student leadership. This is not just student leadership, it's inclusive student leadership. Champions Together doesn't want to just work for students with special needs. Champions Together thrives to work with them.
Honestly, the funnest thing has been the relationships. It's not even, I didn't join this team specifically to run, you know. I'm in the 4x1 relay, and that's right. I didn't do it just to, you know, do track. I did it to build relationships and to get to know these absolutely beautiful people. That's what it's totally about. That's what this whole experience has been about.
The second pillar is whole school engagement. You know, activities that promote awareness, inclusion, anti-bullying, and changing your vocabulary to never, ever use the R word. Whole school engagement includes inviting your students to sign the banners hanging in the lunchroom, supporting your unified sports teams like track and basketball by becoming fans in the stands, encouraging the student body to help out at a Special Olympics event, or engaging the whole school population with a school assembly. Pillar number 3 is unified sports, where student leaders and athletes of all abilities can get involved, volunteer, and demonstrate your student leadership that can and will change lives through athletics.
Why are you doing all this?
See their smiles on their faces. They deserve it more than any of us. They're great students, and I think everyone needs to take some time out of their lives to talk to them and get to know them, because if you can know the students back there in that corner, they'll change your life.
That's awesome. Good man.
Getting involved in volunteering through unified sports can be applied to virtually any sport in your school. Football, softball, swimming, baseball, track. There are so many ways to use these sports and your talents and time and volunteerism to get the word out about Special Olympics and unified sports, like having a clinic, a recreational game, or even a competitive event like Unified Track. And at these competitive events, you won't be able to tell who is the special athlete and who is the partner athlete. These are all athletes.
Because when I see these athletes out there, they don't care who the ones are who are athletes, who the ones are partners. They're just working together for their school the same way the LA Dodgers work together.
The fourth pillar of Champions Together is fundraising. Financial support is a cornerstone of any initiative, and with Champions Together, the fundraising opportunities are year-round and entertaining. Fun events like Track or Treat, Zombie Run, Plane Pool, and Polar Plunge are just the tip of the iceberg. You can help your school secure the resources and funding to support Special Olympics Indiana and promote the inclusion revolution. In just a short amount of time, with amazing people and student leaders working side by side, Champions Together has blossomed from an idea to a life-changing experience. Student leaders, Special Olympic athletes, partner athletes, together as a team, as one. Champions Together has been featured in the print media, radio, and television, and boasts an exploding social media presence. The inaugural Unified Track State Championship was held in June of 2014, with the IHSAA sanctioned trophy going home with the Warsaw Tigers.
I am here to report that today is the second most important day in Special Olympics in Indiana. The first took place 45 years ago tomorrow, which is the first time we ever had a Special Olympics race here in this state.
With the four pillars of Champions Together, inclusive student leadership, whole school engagement, unified sports, and fundraising, the future is very bright for Champions Together. Servant leadership, changing lives.
My sister has an intellectual disability. I really like to cuddle with Isabel when Isabel's laying by herself while Mom's getting ready to go places or doing stuff. I like to hang out with Isabel and play with her. She's really just perfect. I really, really, really love her.
My brother.
My sister.
My brother.
My sister has Down syndrome, but that doesn't define her.
He's a piano player.
He's a dancer.
She's my best friend.
And he's a great brother. And when you call him a retard, or even use the word retarded, you take all of that away.
Using that word is never funny, no matter how you use it.
Even if you're not talking about a person with a disability, it's never the right word to use about anything, ever.
Every time we hear it, it hurts those of us who love somebody with Down syndrome.
It's just wrong. You would see that if you got to know her.